little close.
What's the hurry? Freeze! You're open! Dodge this!
Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
You're open!
Brace yourself.
Gotta get out of here.
Here we go. Let it rain.
Frostbite.
Come a little. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little. Come a little closer.
Freeze! Off with you!
Let's play.
Come a little closer.
What's it done?
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister. Ad Astra Ab. Wouldn't gliding be fast? Wouldn't gliding be faster? Let's play!
Dodge this!
Here we go!
Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Here we go. Hey! Go, go, Baron!
Dodge this! This one will be frozen!
Let's spark things up a little.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Freeze!
Come a little closer.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
What's the hurry?
Yahoo!
This world is full of Oh, I'm looking. Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this!
No one escapes my sight!
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
Freeze!
Come a little closer. My.
Don't push your luck! Dodge this!
Not so hard! Think you can get away? Brace yourself!
You're in for a little shock. Let's fight.
Frostbite!
No one escapes my sight!
Come a little close. You're in for a little shock.
I'll race you there. Get him. No escape.
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock. You're in for...
Let's play.
Freeze!
Come a little close.
Cool it! Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this! This one will be frozen.
Don't be such a brute. Come. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
Freeze! Dodge this!
Bet you can't keep up with me. Let it rain. Let's play.
Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock.
Freeze!
Let's spark things up a little.
Dodge this!
Go, go, finish.
Freeze!
You're in for a little
What's the hurry?
meet you. My name is Xiangling.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Dodge this! Giant frostbite! Dodge this! Dodge this! Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Get him! No escape!
Freeze! What's the... Don't get frostbite.
Not so hard! Let it rain! That's cheating!
Freeze!
You're in for a little Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this. Come.
Let it rain! I'll race you there! Here we go!
Cool it!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Freeze! This one will be frozen in time.
Go, go, but no escape! Let's play!
Don't get frostbite.
You're in for a little let's spark things up.
Brace yourself!
Cool it.
Let it rain! I'll race you! Here we go!
Cool it.
Come a little.
Wouldn't gliding be for... Go, go, Berry Bunny!
Dodge this. What's the hurry? Cool it.
Get him! Let it rain! Brace yourself!
Freeze.
Come a little close. Come a little.
Yahoo! Get him! Let it rain!
Dodge this.
You're in for a little shock. Try not to enjoy it.
What's the hurry? Dodge this. Freeze. Oh, so sorry.
You're in for a little
Not so hard! Let's play!
Dodge this.
Let it rain!
Freeze.
Come a little closer.
Here we go!
Another test subject. Fry! That...
Dodge this.
I got careless. That...
Oh, so sorry.
A little...
Dodge this.
Go, go, Bear!
That tingled?
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
That
You're in for a little shock.
I got careless.
Here we go.
Dodge this.
You're in for a little shock.
What's the...
I got careless. The wrong
Brace
test.
yourself.
Dodge this.
Try not to enjoy.
Get him. No one escapes my sight. Here we go.
The wrong test.
Come a little close. Come a little closer.
That
Come a little.
tingle. It's a fury.
What's the hurry?
That tingle.
Come a little closer. Right.
That tingle.
Dodge this.
Suffocate. Another test.
Frostbite.
I got
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
Brace yourself.
Cool it. Dodge this.
I got careless.
Let's play. Go, go, very fun. Bet you can't.
Another
Over
test
there.
subject.
No escape.
Freeze.
You're in for a little kick.
That tingle.
Cool it.
Here we go.
Come a little closer.
Freeze.
Let's play.
That tingle.
Dodge this.
Come a little closer.
Freeze.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Freeze.
I got careless. That tingle.
Come a little close. You're in for.
Yahoo! Yeah.
Dodge this.
You're in for a little shock.
Picked the wrong test subject. That tingle.
Time for takeoff. Get him.
Frog.
Let it rain. Bet you can't keep up with me.
Frostbite.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Have a little taste.
Come a little close.
That tingle.
Freeze.
I got careless.
Yahoo! Go, go, very
Picked the wrong test subject.
Get him. Bet you can't keep up with me. Let it rain.
Freeze.
Come a little closer.
I'll race you there. Not so hard.
Cool it. This one will be frozen.
You're in for a little kick.
Time for takeoff.
Cool it. Dodge this.
No one escapes my sight. I'll race you there.
Come a little closer.
Brace yourself.
Dodge this. Don't push your luck. Dodge this.
Yahoo!
Let's spark things up.
Freeze. Don't push your luck. Dodge this.
Come a little.
Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef for...
La da 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 da.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Get him! I'll race you there! Go, go! No escape! Here we go!
Freeze.
You come a little closer.
Dodge this.
Yahoo!
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock. You're in for...
Go, go, Fairy Buddy!
So sorry.
Let's play.
Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little come a little closer.
Dodge this! What's the hurry? Dodge this! What's the hurry?
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Brace yourself.
Dodge this!
Yahoo! Let's play. Time for takeoff.
What's the coolest? This world will be frozen in time.
Come a little close. Try not to enjoy this. Come a little closer.
Let's play.
Freeze! Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this!
Let's play.
Wish your luck. Freeze!
La da 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 da.
I'll race you there. I'll race you there. I'll race you there.
You're in for a little peek. Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Cool it!
No one escapes my sight.
You're in for a little.
Get him! I'll race you there! Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Cool it, yeah.
Let it rain.
Cool it.
Come a little closer.
La da 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 da.
Brace yourself.
Join the adventurers. Some new items in.
Fun.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway,
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
so where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when, and we the Fatui have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walking
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard...
discretion. Shadows.
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on...
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang, but...
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slow. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing...
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. when the ritual to receive this god is so king. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting—
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see— If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak—
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with the—
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, Traveler, how does it feel to know that our I see. So you're that sort of But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3007. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to—
What would Child get out of us to—
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any—
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain—
Key here is consumer psychology. What are you staring at?
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just—
Betting? No, we're here for...
Noctilucus Jade, of Radiant Grade at the very—
Radiant Grade, Noctilucus Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the... But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is, if it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good—
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't... Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this.
Huh? How do you not think...
If one must always consider Mora before acting, all Mora is currency, but not all.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot of...
No need to waver. Even when I am evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape, if you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that you're crafty.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool, the patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous Jade is a Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter... I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just sad that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? Not buying? Come now, my good friends. We can still do... How about this? I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it...
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Stingy? I've already been very...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food.
What sort of condition?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce...
Oh, sir, to think you were...
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp. Now, let's pack those Let's play!
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far...
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, so we gotta cut the line.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Come a little closer. Urine, don't be such a brute. Come a little closer.
Cool it.
Here we go. Let's play.
Dodge this.
Urine for a little... Come a little closer. Come a little.
Told you I'd win. There's still soup in here. These hilly churls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is, so... That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade. Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again out.
You're in for.
What's the hurry?
Let it rain.
Dodge this!
Here we go.
Cool it! Cool it!
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
So sorry.
Come a little closer. Come a little.
Cool it!
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some... Jade, shall we? I'll race you there.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
Exactly. That's...
No problem. If you have your eye on this,
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious.
I suppose it would not hurt to
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, it is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delight. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is...
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch?
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your...
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good, honest merchants such as yourself,
All right. Thank you, my friends.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. As I thought, I did...
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Whew. That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
I will do my best.
Brace yourself. Let's play.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this...
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making prep... That's right. The Liu Qixing have acquiesced...
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, also the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find. These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would... Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia would...
Golden House?
The only mint in Liu, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the more that...
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. But why do you know that?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already... Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation one in Liu, where the god of contracts reigns. Only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little man... Well then, we should go and prepare the perfume...
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high...
We shall not speak of the details.
Silk flowers?
Which kind? The...
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your...
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each...
My goodness, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the gold. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical change.
Wow! A true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all, Bob.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on, but this silk flower purchase is not an. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different, like several other tedious and complicated traditions. This one has become simplified, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3,700. Now that's settled. A question.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these...
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be no if he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares. They...
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity.
Thank you, boss. I think...
Our skins? You were the one...
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now that we've got the flower...
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances...
Talk about first work...
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the...
So this time we get to go around town looking for...
I will wait for you near the statue of the 7. Meet me there when the perfume...
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Yahoo!
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a...
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're under...
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So...
Now that you mention it, yes, there... Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's...
No, they were from medicinal... Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to...
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she's... Thanks, Lan. See
you. Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague.
That's the worst thing, Paimon.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yinger? Oh, as in scent of spring?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently her homemade...
Great! This is just the end...
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're...
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you want to relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? 3 in one go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossom."
That went over Paimon's...
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you... So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet... You mean Wanmin restaurant? Good choice.
Should I save this money?
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. As my... While I'm setting up...
But you didn't let me finish.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot... Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Try something new at the one.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower as perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist now use your strong hand to stir. Ooh, you're a... Now take these and try it out. Don't forget to do all 3. They look visually identical.
Finish.
Leo's really got...
Cheap and tasty chop.
Wow, this is some exquisite. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low. You must take care to control the heat during. So please focus on controlling. Don't waste a drop of that essence. All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually remembered my... You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have... Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right...
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent. All clear? Don't get them mixed. Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever... I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful. Come and hang out with me at
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Oh, compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well,
3 sets, and not one.
thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is...
Perhaps Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that...
What a shame. We only got to see the...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparation.
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with...
Ah, I have certain reasons why I can't...
Man, why has he gotta be so secret?
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flower? But it's a shame. These...
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read if they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they...
So that means these flowers feel what's happening?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think this harbor is like a mountain of dried... Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old. Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow, it has been many years, and still, though, I can't recall when. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and we can help.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just...
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell...
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she...
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Freeze!
Let's play!
Freeze!
You noticed? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place? Yahoo!
Freeze! Cool it!
Here we go!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Freeze! Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Pyongyang Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Cool it!
Get him! Bet you can't keep up. Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little
Cool it!
Yep.
You're in for a little shock.
Let's play!
Come a little close. Come a little close.
Hey! Let's play! No escape!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Dodge, push your luck. This moment will be frozen.
Come on.
Yahoo!
Freeze!
Come a little closer.
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
I'll race you there.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. How did this opening work again? Oh dear. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. The cheesing. Those children stopped letting my friends and I into their council long ago. Still, they've done well recently. We old folks are content.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. But don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we...
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its hit, but no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting to cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the right. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to return...
Oh, let you keep it. You really... But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? It might... Well, you must have things to do, since you have the bell. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to...
We will! Thanks, Granny!
Please be mindful of your personal safety.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell was with...
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old Grant. If you have the time, you can come over for tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot... When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and...
So what's the next step in our preparation?
Next, we need to purchase...
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No, no. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liu. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liu's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself... I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with...
Indeed. These are decorations used in the right...
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of time. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that.
The compliments of a learned man truly are...
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No way. I was just passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take it...
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind.
A most fair price.
A pleasure doing business with you. What's the hurry?
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless.
That's too little. Hardly. This is too little. I'd consider it if it was a bit higher. This price will do. No loss to me for a day's.
Oh, help? Sure. I tick. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implants.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 more.
Done.
This is all you got? Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're off. Get me a single Genshin flower, and I'll consider that payment for.
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare. And with this Genshin flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults.
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all.
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
To our success.
Thank you so very
Join me in adventure.
Huh. The receptionist dessert. Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about... on you, Paimon floats. So anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What? It can't be.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you showed...
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow my dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do...
Okay, then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way, everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via...
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. Located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters.
Mr. Zhongli really...
Apparently not quite. This is the first...
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal.
Did you want to add in...
No, just that what it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it?
Very well then. Let's start by investigating...
What the heck?
So many medicines, but no cure for heartache.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Come a little close.
Brace yourself.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Cool it. Freeze. What's the hurry? Freeze! What's the hurry?
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing?
It is currently inoperable in...
Aw, what? It broke.
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society...
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand. That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, as I recall, There is a military supply post from that period If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we...
So, what you're saying?
I have a smack with the parts in hand. I could at least tinker with it.
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more...
Ooh! Now...
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have... nothing. And over there...
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name.
Ha! Are you blind or something? This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guns. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn up. The next thing you'll be repairing—
Tut tut. Vandalizing the... It is not we who need reprimand.
Dodge this!
Brace yourself! Go, Barry!
Cool it!
Try not to enjoy this. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
I messed up. Dodge this!
Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
Let's play!
Cool it!
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this! Cool it!
Fry! That
No escape!
That tingle!
Yahoo!
You're in for a little shock.
That tingle!
Cool it!
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this! Frostbite!
Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You're in for a
Pick the wrong test subject.
Go, Barry Bunny!
close. Come a little closer.
Think you can get away?
Hey, get him! Yahoo!
Freeze!
Try not to enjoy this.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time.
Oh, yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista work.
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting.
Which means... a Paimon wouldn't go through...
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what...